This is ABC 7 News, Chicago's #1 news, with Sylvia Perez, Linda Yu, and weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler. This is ABC 7 News at 11.
Welcome back to the news at 11:30 here. Our top story this morning, 3 Schaumburg police officers are charged in what prosecutors call an elaborate drug scheme. ABC 7's Diane Patthew is live at the DuPage County Courthouse where the officers appeared before a judge this morning. Diane?
And Sylvia, what started is what the state's attorney here called a normal narcotic investigation turned into what he called a sinister case. 3 Schaumburg police officers are accused of stealing and selling drugs. In a long and detailed report, the DuPage County State's Attorney's Office unveiled a long drug scheme. 20 search warrants were issued, and now 3 defendants, Schaumburg police officers, 30-year-old John Seachy, 29-year-old Matthew Hudick, and 47-year-old Terrence O'Brien, and another woman, Nicole Bream, girlfriend of O'Brien, face several charges, including manufacturing and delivering drugs, armed violence, and theft. The officers are each being held on a $750,000 full cash bond. The scheme unraveled after an informant, who was also a drug dealer, told authorities about the 3 officers. Authorities were able to catch the deals on video and audio tape. The officers were allegedly seen and heard making drug transactions, stashing drugs, and stealing money.
Then they would give those drugs then to the informant. He would sell those drugs and share the proceeds with the police officers.
DEA officials, along with authorities from DuPage County, say the 3 officers robbed drug dealers, stole drugs from crime scenes, and even stashed drugs. Officer O'Brien, who has a wife and 4 children, along with girlfriend Bream, told authorities he did it for, quote, the thrill of it. Thomas Glasgow is defending Matthew Hudick, who was mentioned the most in the complaint. Glasgow says this is a case of cops going above and beyond for their jobs.
Now, all of a sudden, you've got someone who is a snitch, who he has arrested before, who is making allegations that he was in some way untoward, in some way breaking the law in doing his job in developing narcotics leads and narcotics arrests.
In bond court, Seachy was the only defendant showing any emotion. He buried his head in his hands and often shook his head in disbelief. Glasgow says evidence will show the informant has a different agenda. And in many instances, the 3 officers did these alleged deals in their tactical uniforms and in their unmarked Schaumburg police vehicles. They're back in court on January 31st. Reporting live outside the DuPage County Courthouse in Wheaton, Diane Patthew, ABC 7 News. Linda, back to you in the studio.
All right, Diane, thanks very much for that. 17-year